What up? What up? What up? Oh, it's another Thursday in the house.
Start off,
We
partner.
like to
Go
welcome.
ahead.
Well, I see you doing your thing. We like to welcome y'all to the Lifestyle Night Party. It's another Thursday, and beautiful Thursday it is. Nice to hear we're here in the beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm the co-host of Lifestyle Night Party, comedian Mike Shaw, aka the stolen co-host, aka Mike Tripo, aka Mr. Motherfucker. Let's
Whoa,
go!
whoa, whoa.
What's
I'm
happening?
I'm Aisha the comedian. Big body
Yep.
Isha. The big nana. Not the little motherfucking nana.
Let's
Welcome to the
go.
Lifestyle Night Party Show.
Let's go. Let's
We are
go.
being streamed live from the Like Minds
Yes,
Network.
sir.
Give it up for Kiki. Thank you for doing the engineering on the
Uh-huh.
show. If you're viewing on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe our page, and you can share it. It's okay. It ain't gonna hurt you. Send us some hearts, send
Let's
us some
go.
stars, all that good stuff. But yeah, ice cold, money don't fold. New whips, new nigga, new clothes. One thing about us, we always having a ball and we getting a little bit more regular with doing the
Yeah.
show. I love that. And if you got a doobie, smoke it. Hey, we off the 420 network. So, go on and blaze that shit up. But who? Let's see. Recap. Shout out to everybody that came out to the Mike Bonner
Let's
Funny
go.
Father's Day
Let's
comedy.
go.
And woo, that was work.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Shout out to Keita Bird and them, the owners of ICE, on their new venue. It's the As Gaming Lounge. So imagine packing out a show with a venue change. And they change you to a venue that doesn't have a sign or a name yet.
Man.
Still got bodies in the building.
Man. I swear to God, you talking about what the who? Yeah, that one was pulled.
they we put on a hell of a show. They put in a little elbow grease, got that thing
Mm-hmm.
together. So I appreciate everybody that grabbed tickets, came out to support us. Shout out for Scooby doing a walk on spot.
Right.
Nadine did great. Quinn.
Nadine did her shit. Yep. Quinn. Yeah, Quinn definitely did his shit.
Yeah, but people talk about headlining. Oh, I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner doing 15, 20 minutes. I watched Mike Bonner rock the crowd for an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did his shit.
And looked up and was like, "How much more time I got? You got more, John?
He
You
can't.
not out yet?" So yeah, that's a headliner. So if
Yeah,
you
that
see
was
Mike
dope.
Bonner doing a show, you're looking for a comic to book that's gonna get it lit, get it cracking. He's that one.
That's a fact. That was a dope show.
Yeah, and quit talking about y'all headliners. Y'all not with that little 15 minutes y'all got, and it's a shaky 15 minutes half the time.
Damn. He said Dr. Wobbledy Wobbledy, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, so you could say that you closed out a showcase or open mic. A headliner, everybody is coming to see you, and you gonna do at least a good 45.
That's a fact.
I think
That
that's
was a
the
fact.
bare minimum. I think the game's watered down. I've done shows. I've headlined for 15, 20 minutes, 30, 45. Because to me, if it's more than five people on the show, I'm not going after five people and then do 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's no good.
No bueno.
That's no good.
No bueno. So yeah, what else has gone on since then? Shout out to Margarita Monday's open mic. We solid. We've been rocking that thing for a while. We got a steady crowd.
Yep,
I love how the comedians politic, network, and love on each other,
that's a
book
fact.
each other.
That's a
They
fact.
growing. They getting better. They getting funnier. They getting booked for shows. They learning that when we say partner all year long, have we been on their ass about on timing?
Yep.
Be on time. Get
Be on
on this list
time.
by 9:30. Y'all can sign up for Margarita Mondays this Monday today.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason for you to be strolling your Hollywood diva ass in there now. How can I get on the list? We've been
I'm sick.
starting.
You're a star. You're a star.
And it's like they have the attitude like if I show up last or real late, then they won't have no choice but to
But
put
you
you
be
on late.
like,
But
yeah.
not my partner. My partner don't play them games. You're
No,
going
we don't. No, we don't.
since you late, come through. Coming to the stage next. It's you with your late ass.
Is you ready? Is you ready?
Can't headline an open mic.
No, you can't. There's a lot of
So
people think you can. No, you can't. There's no
so we
headline
on
open mic.
about watching that light and being on time. And I'll be damned if some of our open mic people is not making it down the helium for this contest on time. The audacity, the gall.
Yeah, but and that be the thing too, partner. Like it's real easy to go and do a show and majority of your people show up because we both know, when you first start doing comedy, your people show up for your first major show, two or
Your
three
whole
shows,
family, your grandmother, aunties,
come from
cousins.
out of town and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, it drops the fuck off. And so the arrogance and all that stuff, a lot of people that's not in your wheelhouse yet. You're not in the place to be in a place of arrogance.
You had a free open mic by yourself. Nobody came, and you nobody came to see you at a free show. Calm yourself. Because when
Nobody
you
came to see
first,
you, Otis. Nobody came to see you, Otis.
we've seen people have their first show and bring 30 people, and
Yeah.
then other people will start trying to book them after us. They didn't bring nobody because they bought them all to our show.
Yeah.
It
It was a one hit it quit it. It was a one hit it quit
over
it. I can't
with.
believe it. He came in the ring and just hit him with one hand and he knocked him out. One hit it quit it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's the period after that, after you get started. Once you decide that this is something I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep doing it, I'm gonna be in it to win it, then you have to start building your fan base from complete strangers.
Facts. You
I'm gonna
gotta shake
tell
hands
you
and
who
kiss
be
babies.
supporting the shit out of us. Let's give a shout out to Chanel
Chanel
Robinson.
Robinson. Shout out to Chanel. Goddamn.
She been at Helium almost every time. Do you hear me?
Shut up.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays. She gonna make one of their shows. She was at Mike Bonner Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I've got a show Saturday with the fabulous Nate Russ.
Yeah. Hold
30
on.
million views on TikTok. Ooh,
Hold on. Is that show this Saturday coming up?
it is.
Tomorrow. The day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
I thought I thought you was talking about next week, and I was like, partner, we supposed to hit the little road next
no,
weekend.
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no, no.
okay,
We
okay.
will be on the road on the weekend after that. Y'all can have that expo, Indiana Black Expo, right after Juneteenth. I'm all blacked out. Like
I'm on.
black city,
I'm ni-
black, black.
I'm niggered out. But uh, I was just looking at that last night. So when the fuck did we start having Black Expo in June?
Oh, it's been like that for maybe this is maybe the second or third year it's been like that. They moved Circle City Classic up too. If you notice, the Circle City Classic is not in October. Circle City was always the first weekend in October,
Mhm.
into September, sorry. And I'll tell you, like my experience, I'm hey, this is my show. I say what I want to say. Um, the Black Expo has never been in a position to pay performers like ourselves that are from this city for performances. So,
Facts.
uh, performing for a Black Expo comedy show, I'm not pressed to do that. One, if you do it for the Black Expo, there's absolutely no money in it. Two, if someone books you and they're doing their own show, with Black Expo and big events like that, they'll wait till the last minute, 2 days before. Oh, well, Mojo Brooks is coming with Bubba Dub.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
goes your little bullshit show blowing out the water, and they've been seeing you here. Oh, they're not coming to your shit for Black Expo. So,
That's
yeah, we're
right.
gonna go take a little road trip that day.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We gotta get out of the city and we're gonna go support the homie Cobb.
Yes, yes,
Gotta go
indeed. And
support
then I'll
Cobb.
tell you, like last year, I went to the all white party with Juvenile and 112. The performers were great. The party was just not put together well. $150 for a VIP ticket. That consisted of a table with a folding chair, like the Brawling, Alabama folding chair for $150. And the people that didn't have VIP, they pulled out the bleachers for their ass partner, like a basketball game. I kid you not. So VIP, like we should have our own bar, right? Shouldn't we have our own bar or maybe a waitress
You
for
would
the
think
table or something?
150, you should have a bottle at that motherfucker.
We had to go back there and stand in line with the commoners off the bleachers to get a drink. If I pay what listen, I'm high class, I'm high sedity with my shit. If I'm VIP, the rest of y'all the peasants make room for the king. I'm not standing in line for anything. Not a drink. I want to stand in line to get in. Like, why am I in line with the peasants? No, I should have my own interests. Like what?
The commoner. I would love to see the hoochie mamas try to get up in the bleachers with them shoes, walking like newborn deer.
I mean, well, they did, or they stood the fuck up. And I
Struggle.
mean,
I
it
know
was
I know there's a lot of struggle in them
and
bleachers.
Juvie had his son on stage with him. His son was rocking with him. The performers were great. Everybody was in the crowd dancing, but you would think it would be sold out. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't half sold out. It was maybe I'll give them hmm. I'll give them half, maybe half. Half is gonna be pushing it.
And where was it at?
The convention center.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Take that back. It was at Gainesbridge.
shut the
That's a
fuck
big
up.
ass venue. Now you know
Yes,
it's
it is.
always been at the convention center. Y'all could have took that crowd and made it look like it was stupid fat.
Yeah, facts.
Well, y'all got it where y'all play the basketball games at. So now it's an echo in this motherfucker.
Oh,
So
say
yeah,
what hey.
I'm gonna skip this expo. I'll see y'all when I get back.
Yeah, I love me some juvenile, but I don't want to see whoa there, say whoa there.
Hey, he did all his cuts. Juvenile put in some work. 112 put in some work. They did a good concert, but it was just like, I don't know, people just didn't come out. Like, and then for what they offered for the VIP tickets, my sister, she was like, if it wasn't ghetto, I would dispute this and go and get my money back.
Man, I swear.
So yeah, that's how I feel. That's that on that. Um, but yeah, back to helium. Woo, it's been tough and tight. It's been, hard to get through, hosting. I admire you, partner. That's an acquired skill. So imagine doing a crowd of over 100 people, just raw, butt naked. I'm used to featuring. I'm
Yeah.
used to headlining because the crowd's already warmed up. That's an easier job.
Mm-hmm.
When you got to work that crowd and get them together for somebody else, I tell them when they backstage, I'm gonna get them warmed up, I'm gonna get them going, then I'm gonna pass you the ball.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling or stand up there and die. It's on you. Like,
At the end of the day.
yeah.
At the end of the day.
But it's been tight, and I just don't want anybody to get discouraged if they don't make it through because, like, I'm glad I don't have to judge. Usually I have my top five, but my top three, I can't narrow that down. And I guess, like, right now, it's based on audience participation, so that's cool. But you can't go down there and bring 8 people and have a mediocre set and be like, "Why I didn't get through?" Well, it was 5 beasts. It was some other beasts besides you that should have
Yeah,
got
you
through.
kind of got ate up by them beasts. You didn't see that. You didn't see what happened.
Hey, I was surprised I won. Like I said, when I entered last year, a couple of my mentors, people I opened for, was in the contest.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was not an easy feat. But yeah, we got a couple more shows. The semifinals don't even start till July 23rd.
Damn.
Every Tuesday and Wednesday. Till then, we are still in the preliminaries. Can you imagine? Yikes.
One thing about that contest is the crowds are unpredictable.
They are.
Crowds are very unpredictable. And a lot of people get lost in the sauce with that. But versatility is always key. If you perform in front of white crowds and black crowds and you've held your own, you got a good chance.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And they don't give them very long to get it going. 2 minutes, 30 seconds is a valid set. When you at 4 minutes, you in trouble.
yeah, yeah.
4:15 get you kicked out. And somebody got disqualified last night. I said, I be damned, the audacity. If you're gonna lose, lose on your own merits because everybody else was better than you. But don't eliminate yourself going over the damn time.
You gotta look for the light.
And see, they've changed that. There's the red light at the top. They're not using that. They get a flashing flashlight light. And I told them, so here's my cheat because I don't be seeing it because I'm blind.
Mhm.
There's a clock on the floor. It
On the
don't do
floor.
seconds, but it do minutes. When you step out on that stage, it's 8:12. When this motherfucker say 8:15, I know I need to start wrapping it the fuck up. Like
Facts.
said that to everybody. So how you will blow your time with that little nugget, that little tidbit that we've been telling y'all every Monday after Monday, 52
Mhm.
Mondays since last year. Watch that light, watch your time, and be on time. You know, one thing about working for them pro comedy clubs, they're not trying to be in there all night. They're not
Nope.
paying their staff all night. Most shows that they do, they like as far as the contest, they've been done at 10,
Yeah, yeah.
13 people. And a headliner. They have somebody close every time when they're counting the
Yeah.
ballots. So if they tell you have your ass at that meeting at 7:30, have your ass at that meeting at
That's a
7:20.
fact. That's a fact.
Come at 7 o'clock. You downtown, you got to maneuver parking. Last night it was an event. Oh, it was 25 to even go in the parking lot. I don't care how long you in here, it's $25. It's an event.
Damn.
So people scrambling trying to find somewhere to park. There is nowhere. Out of the middle, down Georgia Street is blocked off for the Olympics. They having the Olympic swim meet or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they got a bar, a little mist station, all type of entertainment in the middle. They've been having concerts going on downtown, being crazy.
Mm.
Me, I jump in the lift. Parking garage is $25. Going home in the lift is less than that. It been cost me like $17.
Yeah, yeah. Facts.
So yeah, plan ahead. Have somebody drop you, have somebody drive and drop you at the door and let them find the parking. You know,
Facts.
but get
Especially if
your
you're in the
funds in.
contest.
Yeah, because I get people got to work, people got kids, they got stuff going on. But them is ones that's the difference between the black shows and the white shows. When the white shows say that they start at 8 o'clock, they might not start at 8 o'clock, but by 8:15, you could
It-
damn sure believe somebody up there on that
That's
stage.
a fact. That's a fact. It is no waiting on that joint.
Black show start at 8. That just really mean doors open. Ain't nobody they ain't doing nothing until about 9:30.
Yeah. We missed the show, kind of. Yeah.
You be headlining, they be like, okay, well, come at 7. Doors open at 8. Hell, it could 10 o'clock rolling around. You done been in that motherfucker sitting and drunk for three
Yeah.
hours. You know what I'm saying?
We about to shut. We about to start the show. Bad
I'm drunk now.
time.
I'm finna lay down.
And that show, Saturday, it started a little late, but them people was in there hanging.
Well,
The
and the
people was in
people
there
that
hanging.
and let's talk about not having the bar together when the people arrive. What's the first thing you do when you get to the club?
I need a
I go to
drinker.
the bar.
Can
Go
I
to the
please get a
bar.
drinker?
Yeah, if my seat is solidified, oh man, that's damage. If my seat is solidified, yeah, I'm headed to the bar.
Yeah, facts.
The bar need to be ready. Well, what you mean the bartender had left to go get some ice and it's 8:30? Okay. Well, especially if there's a bar right 2 doors down.
Come
Hmm.
on, they went to the competition, spent that cheddar.
Yeah, and maybe some people may get 2 or 3 drinks, but some people is cool with one. So
Yeah.
that's the money that you lost. And you might not even be able to compete with the drinks that's being offered down that way. But
Mm-hmm. Because them motherfuckers come in that 16er.
yep. Shout out to my friend that came out from Columbus and supported the Mike Bonner show. Hey, that was a wild night for her. Have you ever had a night when you wake up and be like, where my car at?
Hey man, hey, the fucked
Yeah,
up. It didn't hit me until you said that. I said, "Oh my god, it was a fucking time." You hear me?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god! Shout out to oh my god, man.
So this is why the show was called the Lifestyle Night Party. It
Look,
goes down.
we have nightlife. You hear me? Shout out to Tamika and Tony because we stopped in there and saw her last week.
We
Um,
love them long time. They're my cousins.
yeah. Tony ass is crazy. Uh,
Yeah. So is
shout out.
his wife. So is Tamika. They
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
together.
yeah. They funny as hell together. Shout out to Sharice One Music, man. She held Tamika down last week. Tamika was losing her voice a little bit. Sharice kind of
She
kicked it in
was, she
there.
did say she was a little scratchy, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
Cherie,
she, hey, you know what? And I told
we met
her,
her at open mic. She used to come karaoke and now she in the
yeah,
band.
yeah.
Now I did tell Tamika we were starting our own band called the Karaoke. She said hilarious. She said she wanted to be a background singer in the karaoke. I said, you didn't sign us. Why would we sign you?
But you know what though? That'll be. We'll talk about it. We go talk about it. But that's definitely something. What the fuck did I do? That's definitely something. Hey, partner.
We could turn that mug out. We might have to do that. We
We
got
can. Hey,
bands.
we can hook some shit up.
We do what we
Oh,
want to do when we want to do it.
but yeah, shout out to Sharice One Music, man. I gave her a hug last week. I know I was a little inebriated.
Okay.
But
We
I had
all
to
were.
but I told her, I said, I said, I really appreciate how you've grown with Tamika. I said, stick with her. I like how y'all vibe. You know what I mean? Because before she was just trying to find her way and she didn't found her footing a little bit where, Tamika's cool with, hey, take a couple of these songs. She don't feel like she got to carry the whole thing. And to
She's
be
great
that,
to work with.
yeah,
She's
to be
great to
that,
work
yeah, to be that Batman, to be that Robin to that Batman, a lot of times that's all you need for your band to rock out.
and the ego gets in the way for a lot of people.
Yeah. Ain't no ego, ain't no, you don't see Tamika
Mm-mm.
having to wrestle the microphone and no shit. She just holds her own. So shout out to
Yeah.
Streets One Music, shout out to Tamika Key Project. They definitely did their thing the other night.
Shout out to me. No makeup, no glasses, no lashes, because this is too motherfucking hot, partner.
We're gonna
That
melt it
melted.
all.
Yeah. Your lash be hanging off of them, melted the glue, wig raising up. And let me tell you, this is a public service announcement. If it's over 85, like me, I'm older. My underarms don't stink ever. I don't eat red meat, and so that helps as well. But there's nothing going on under my underarms. I don't wear deodorant, but I wore some yesterday.
uh,
And let me tell you, them underarms was in that motherfucker knucketh your buck.
what?
I got so many musty hugs last night. I had to smell my dress like, look, is that on my dress? I hate that.
Don't go up. Don't go high. Don't go high.
Hit
You can
them,
put that smell on my shoulder.
hit them pits. And it ain't nothing wrong. Use some degree. If your
I thought
underarms
you.
past degree, go to the doctor because
I thought you was gonna say your armpits was running. I done had a couple hot days where you put on deodorant and your armpits start running. You like, God damn, am I sweating in the armpits?
I don't sweat like it. I don't sweat like that. I never have. Not a hairy person. I'm just a little cut, a little bit different. But ooh, some of them underarms last night. Thank you for the hug. Thank you for the love. But pew.
Up you.
You know, we done walked up in Margarita Monday. Somebody had the whole little entrance
Oh
between.
yeah, on musty.
I said, where is the spray? Who did this?
I, I thank God because one thing I ain't never had, partner, was a issue where a woman was like, "You stink," or "You need to get in the shower." I done heard plenty of stories about that shit. I remember I used to fuck with a couple bras back in the day. They used to have they used to want to sleep in my armpit, partner.
So you gotta have them armpits together.
Yeah. Like they would like they'll snuggle. They want to get in your pit. You know what I mean? I'm like, what
Yeah,
kind of
that
shit?
little thing right there.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn. They were like, I want to be close to you like that. I'm like, God, this is the type of shit right here.
I wanna be close to you. And I'm gonna tell you, I need to quit. I'm have to find me a new smoking area. I might have to go around and start smoking on Meridian because I've been getting caught.
What you talking about?
You, hey,
About a
so
lice?
one of my exes, and you know who rolled by last night, he sent me a text message while I was standing out there talking to Scooby, and I got a little mall security boo too. I went through and you was talking to him, and then I came back through again. He was still talking to him, and I came back. I'm like, just a comedian. We're in front of a comedy club.
Damn,
Should I only talk to girl comics?
partner. This the first time I ever heard of a drive-by questioning. This nigga done pulled
That was
up.
somebody else. That was somebody else. It's too
Damn.
much traffic. It was more. It was a couple last night. So I'm like, it's too much traffic right here. I'm getting seen. I'm standing right out in the middle of downtown. People riding down the street seeing me. I'm like, oh God.
One thing you're not gonna do, nigga, is question the pimping, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. Especially we ain't even went on a date yet. I can't talk to nobody.
No.
You see me talking
Your
to somebody I ain't got
your
like both
your
times.
phone for me. your, your, your phone time for me.
And done dried up talking to me. That's why I'm single to this day. Like I'm popular. I've always been popular. I was popular before comedy. I got the gift of gab. People just like me and I'm cool. So, like if you looking to have somebody that's just all to yourself, all on a little island, I'm not that girl.
Mm,
I'm not that girl. Most of the time I'm talking to somebody, it's about comedy, it's about business. We have lots of friends, so I can't. If you're jealous and shit, I'm not gonna be the one for you.
right. Right. I can't do it. And me being me and certain just being human, there's a lot of instances where you can get jealous. That's why I don't even ask what a motherfucker's doing. I don't even care to know.
I'm too busy. Do I have a good time when I'm around? That's my major concern. What you
Mhm.
do when I'm not around is none of my business until we talking about we go together, check yes or no, we engage. And even then, I assume since you asked me for a commitment, you committed too. And that's what I'm gonna know until somebody come to me as a woman and say, hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. Other than that, I think it's
not the not the woman to woman.
woman to woman. And I
uh,
don't even, I'm too old to give a fuck about that. Hell, you won't even take them shit. Cause he either gonna be my man or your man. May the best
that's a fact.
woman win. Hell,
That is a fact.
I ain't finna back out while you got he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
He's mine.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it is. It's tough being a comic, especially a female. Most
Yeah.
places I go, whether I'm doing comedy or not, when I walk in the room, I'm greeted with hugs.
Hmm.
There you go, touching my woman. It triggered me and took me back to when I was being married. I said, this man is fine and it's not going to be the move. Damn. So, yeah, a glimpse in the life of a female comic.
My God.
But if you're tuning in to the show, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And
Please
shout
and
out
thank
to
you.
Dion Curry. Dion said you should always keep your own clock. I said that.
Facts.
I told him about the titty phone. What's the titty phone? I got a bra. Men don't got a bra, but y'all got a pocket or something. I can set an alarm on my phone and it vibrate. That's how I take a nap on my lunch break since I work from home. I lay on top of my phone because in case I get to sleeping too good, that phone gonna vibrate up under me. The
Right.
crowd don't hear it. Tell them it's a clock on the floor. It's a clock in your chest. But it's crazy. When I started this, it was Dion and David that was like, you can say that till you blue in the face. Somebody finna run that damn time. They do it
Yeah.
every year. Here we go.
That's
That's
crazy.
what's been dope as well. So imagine being backstage with other helium winners. David and Dion, shout out to them. They have been giving me tips on hosting, on punching up my jokes. It's been wonderful. It's
Dope.
really been
Dope.
wonderful. And meeting comics from all over Indiana that I didn't know nothing about. I can't pick three because I'll look in the beginning and be like, it's probably gonna be these three. It'd be some hitters I ain't never seen before.
Mm.
And they've been coming with some heat. Like Cam, I think he sees Shackelford or something like that on Facebook. Hey, came through with a strong ass set.
Shut up.
Well, he got on stage, Killian behind him was like, I know he going through it. And I was like, well, go and do your thing. It's three motherfuckers. Don't worry about what somebody else do.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
your
yeah.
shit.
You gotta
Pop
do
your
your
shit.
shit. Gotta do your shit. And that's
Yeah.
the thing too, because a lot of times you don't want other people's shit to seep in your mind. You
Mm-hmm.
know, especially if you're in a contest, because you don't want to go up and yeah, like the last dude said, you don't want to do that. What you saying? You know what I mean? So it's
Hey, I love it the fact that the newer comics, I'm running the comics. Oh, this is my fourth time doing comedy and they in the contest. That's great because
mhm.
there's 100 people that apparently like comedy because they're here.
Yeah.
You ain't got to win. You won getting on that stage. Say your social media and get them followers.
That's
Somebody
right.
booking a show. Somebody booking a birthday party. I've seen promoters. I've seen two chicks, two of the winners. Hey, somebody asked me for their phone number for a show while we was
Mm.
still down there. Don't worry about winning. Worry about popping your shit. That is your time.
Yeah.
The crowds have been great. And then it helps the younger comics to see who the beasts are. Everybody heard of Dion. Some of them haven't. They just
Yeah.
know the funniest in Indiana, but if he wasn't there, or if you've never been to one of his shows, you don't know. And he's on the road, so you don't too much get to see Dion rock here. But him, David, Lucas, those have been the closers for the show. So while y'all got y'all little list and y'all talking about beats and headliners and shit, ask yourself, do you do what that person does?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got to be honest with yourself. When I seen Mike Bonner, I'm like, I'll headline, but not like that. I ain't there yet. And
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
30 and I've got 15. I'm okay with that, but it's cool to see. And it's cool to see what you need to do to notch your shit up, to
That's a
punch
fact.
your jokes up. You could take that same set, you could take a 30-minute set and turn it into an hour with the right little tweaks and punches.
Mm-hmm.
Same jokes, stretch them shits out, add on, you know what I'm saying? Drag it out. So it's been a great time for me. It's
Yeah,
been work and it's helping me sharpen my skills at the same time. It ain't just I'm up here chilling and just having fun. I'm still
yeah.
nervous every time I go on stage. I gotta open up this show. Hell, I messed up a name last night. I brought somebody out and switched some names. I skipped somebody.
Mm.
Oh, I told the dude, go backstage. And I started over and I got it right.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on back in the door. We gotta start this over. Okay. And I'll make them clap. Turn this thing up. Get to going. Put your hands together. Give us some
Mm-hmm.
energy so they ain't coming out and everybody just like, no, clap y'all's motherfucking hands. It's hot. We down here. These people back here scared.
Yeah,
Clap.
y'all out here supporting y'all people. What the fuck going on out here?
Well, maybe they person done went on already
Yeah,
and they
yeah, they don't want to give up no energy for nobody
clap your
else.
motherfucking hands before I jump out here in this crowd.
I'm gonna make you clap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I kind of feel like, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to sound arrogant, but like some of my hosting sets opening have been strong. I don't want to throw somebody off happen to go behind me in the contest. I'm kind of
Yeah, as a host, you can't go into material. You pretty much gotta
Well, when they
like
want you to do 10 or 15 minutes, you got to.
yeah, but you stretch a lot of that out with like rules of the place and with helium.
Yeah,
They definitely got rules of the place. So you can
yeah.
definitely talk about that. You can kind of stretch that out a little bit. You can joke around with a few people if you want, just to stretch it out. To kind of keep it lighthearted, kind of see where people are.
I'll
Yeah.
have to look into that because I've really been doing a set and getting the energy high, getting everybody clapping. But then it's like, oh, for the person that goes after me, I'm watching, I'm paying attention. And that's kind of tough. So I might have to, I don't want to dim my light, but at the same time, it's not my time to shine. I've already won. It's somebody else's in the
Right.
contest. So I'm gonna be thinking about that. I'm gonna be thinking about that because I don't want nobody having hurt feelings or oh, comedy ain't for me. I don't want nobody coming out of the contest feeling that way.
I would too. Remember, when you first open up, that's the biggest set you're gonna do of the night.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
And I keep
Yep.
it brief in the middles and
Yep.
after. I'll talk about the ballots. I'll maybe come up and say the run of the show, like, okay, afterwards, we're gonna bring all the comics up so you can put the names on the ballots with the faces. We're gonna collect the ballots. You're gonna have a performer while we tally in the ballots, and then we'll announce the winner so people know what to expect and what's
Yeah.
gonna happen. But it's pretty much okay, coming to the stage next, because hell, it's 13 people. Keep this
Yep.
party
You gotta
rolling. We ain't
move.
trying to be
Yep.
here all night.
You gotta move.
And it's been taking 20 to 30 minutes to count those ballots up.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. You know how they do at the end, they have a performer. I know they doing at least 15 to 20.
Yeah.
It's been taking a while. And like I heard Lucas say last night, are they done with the ballots? I think it was another 10 minutes before I got the names and it was actually time for him to come up off the stage. So yeah, it's been tough. But yeah, it's all in the comics have been coming to support each other. I love that. I shout them out every time. I don't do it by name, but I do say, hey, you came out to support another comic and it ain't your night, you ain't on the show, you the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Letting them know how we rolling in this Indianapolis comedy scene.
Damn,
It's
that's
10 o'clock. I think it's time to discuss some topics, partner.
oh man. Let's go.
Mm.
Let's go.
Hell, I think we could finish the whole hour on this last topic. So I saw a post, I grabbed it off of social media. If I stole it from you, my bad. I didn't even see whose name it was. It was just very interesting to me. And the post said, if a man asks a woman for a threesome, he should be open to that woman inviting another man into the room. Okay. So here's my thing. Here's how I feel about it. One, women can't match what men do. We
Right.
were never built to do that. Like a man, he can sleep with 30 women, he a player. If I sleep with 30 men, I'm a hoe.
You're a
We
hoe.
we we can't match y'all. We can't do what y'all do. So let's start there. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Two, what is the difference between a train and having a threesome with two men? My mama said the train was bad. I don't know what because this is the horror era. We living in the horror era. But
A-
two dicks in the room I heard was a train.
when there's more dicks than pussy, if it's one chick and multiple guys, that is a train. Okay,
Choo
because
choo.
she's catching it from every end. Okay. How does a train hook up to another part of the train? The dick.
I
So
have two sons. I don't know what you told your son, but I told my son, if some penis is out, you don't need to be there.
I tell yes,
Don't
yes,
go places where penis is out.
yes.
I taught them when they were young. I'm like, so men don't sit around and watch pornos and jack off together. If you somewhere, y'all watching a movie and your friend pulls this thing out,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
time to
yeah.
go.
Yeah, he's too
It's
comfortable.
time to go. Your friend in there, he's having sex with a woman. Y'all got the room together. Go take a walk. Go sit in the car. It's not good to be where other
No, no, no,
Johnsons
no.
are. Don't be in the room with
And I yeah,
Johnsons. Just yours. That
that's
should be the only
and
me out.
I told my son that um because I had a rule, you know what I'm saying? He went off to college for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a rule like don't be talking to no dudes at my house. Like that's a rule of mine. Like don't be on the phone with no nigga. You know, if you on the game and you talking shit, okay, that's one thing. But don't be on the phone, nigga, on the phone with some dude. Like,
Taken.
yeah, like that's not
I don't know dudes that really be on the phone like that with each other. I never thought about that partner, but yeah. And then, like, okay, so we've hosted and gone and done comedy at swinger events. I've been to swinger clubs, I've been to swinger parties,
yep.
and I do know what they're talking about goes down. It is some men they might not even participate. They get into watching another man take their woman to Pound Town.
Yeah, partner,
Some
that's
puffy did he want to party, but you got to tell him no.
yeah. And see, I think because of the climate of everything today, I think a lot of guys are living with bisexual fantasies, where they're just comfortable with seeing dick. Uh, I'm pretty good for what God blessed me with, but being in a room with another nigga, I'm cool. Now you can throw me in a room with 50 women, but you ain't
Because
throwing
I
me.
know most men I talk to, they've been part of the chitty chitty bang bang choo choo train. But there's a couple of ways to do that. So like I've seen men, they take the woman down and then they friend get a time. And I
Mhm.
told my son, I said, if you ever gonna be in a train, go first.
Yeah.
And don't go back for seconds after your boy. Like, go first.
No,
If you
no.
it's a must, go first. But yeah, and don't do no double dipping. Don't once somebody done ate out of it, don't put your spoon back in there. You know that's
I had one with my brother back in the day. I have to tell you about that one off air, but it was so accidental because it was nothing that it was my brother. Like it was my brother.
and then
Like
I've seen some that get some mouth, and then the other one they get some cat. You know,
yeah,
you're a whore if you're getting some Johnson and sucking a Johnson at the same time. That's just
yeah,
how I was trained.
yeah. You sloppy all
'Cause you
over. The puss sloppy, the mouth sloppy, the hands are sloppy. You working? It's a lot. It's a lot of work. And then two, yeah, and then and then two is it's just to me it just looks better for a
or the
guy to
double
be,
penetration thing.
huh?
Like the double penetration thing, that's a no-no. Like them that y'all touching each other through the wall. Them is two Johnsons touching.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
the
It's
wall
just
between the vagina and the anal, that it's not that much of a wall. Y'all in there together touching.
yeah, it's a lot of people that want to be slutted out.
I mean, you could be slutted out with one person, but it's just like I had to go back and look at the post, and I'm like, so it's a man saying that it ain't fair to ask these ladies to have threesomes if you ain't willing to let no another man in the room. Like I feel like if I had a threesome and I said I want a threesome with another man and he let me, I done lost all respect for you. You my girlfriend now. That's just how I feel about it. But I feel like that's real crazy. And dude, what you trying to get off your chest since you brought this up? Because like if you're in the closet, like come on out, because I feel like he did with that post. If you want some meat, let it be known. Let it be known. You know, and I feel like people ask me all the time, do I think Diddy is part of the community? Most definitely. Most definitely. He might be an honorary member, but some of the things he's done is triggering. It's saying that's what you like. And I just feel like that's a lot. But partner, you got anything else to say about that? Are you still there? No. And meanwhile, a slight station break. Thank you for everybody tuning in. I see y'all on here. Y'all can feel free to comment and say how y'all feel about it, about your woman bringing another man into the house. Because, like me personally, I ain't got no problem with two boyfriends. Now, I don't want to.
Two separate boyfriends.
We can live together. We just ain't gonna be all having sex at the same time. Like you can get Monday through Wednesday and let him get Thursday and I'm off Thursday through Saturday and I'm off Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like
You heard my adult my fucking with somebody that's got an adult kid. That's kind of similar, partner. Motherfucker ain't gonna want to hear you getting banged out, and the other nigga gonna go get a dick extension. He gonna try to knock you through the wall. You
well,
that
with me
nigga ain't gonna be like
personally, I
that.
only mess with a certain type anyway. So if they my men and I picked them, I already know what they working with, and it's gonna be equal because that's all I mess with. If it ain't that, then what are you doing around here? Like,
You're gonna wake up in the morning, that nigga, the other nigga gonna be thinking, no, me and no boy fucked around. No, I heard that. I want some now. God damn.
but it's not your day, so we
Uh-uh.
gotta. And I don't think nobody's gonna try to follow a schedule. But could I
You know,
have two? Let me get a firefighter and a doctor. You know what I'm saying? We got all live together and ball out and build something together. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
that shit is cool. But that dude, what that nigga's talking about, like, yeah, man, it's cool. Hey, if you gonna fuck around on me, don't tell me nothing. You hear me? Don't tell me nothing. Cause one thing
So is
that
a
I
threesome
found
with
out,
a woman fucking around?
huh?
Is a threesome with a woman fucking around?
No, hell no.
Shit, I feel like it is. Me personally, I've always told my men, no, I'm not gonna give you no threesome. I'm not gonna help you find some other pussy. Like, if
Right,
you
right.
want to cheat on me, that's cool. But do you think I'm about to go pick you a bitch out and be like, oh, you probably want to fuck her? Here she go. No, I ain't helping you get no coochie. Like, what?
No, no,
Who?
no, no, no. If
What I look like?
I always say it always looks better than two niggas in the bed with two rock hard dicks, fucking the stuff and not some chick's egg McMuffin.
You feel like that? Two men?
Uh
You said that two men is better?
no, I say that's not better. It's always
Uh,
more fun when you got more buns. You know, it's not
it's
good when there's
cuter.
a
It's
when
cuter.
there's when there's schlong dong hong hanging in this motherfucker. You got nuts shooting all over the room because these niggas is looking like acrobatic nut shooters.
And let me tell you, like, as I've never been a man, but how would you feel if some other man's ski got on you?
I'm not a fan. See, that's the thing. If a
A
motherfucker gonna
little
reach
bit on your leg, nigga.
partner, if there's gonna be hands all over the place and all kind of touchy feely, I would much rather be a woman. I'd much rather some hanging titties be attached to whatever hands is in the room. Okay, I'm extra hetero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's a term, I'm extra hetero.
Hmm.
So if because I read a thing where a guy said every guy has a bisexual side. I said, well, if that's the case, give me some
Mm.
pussy antidote. If bisexual is the goddamn disease, then give me the pussy as the antidote because I don't want no goddamn. You see what I'm saying?
I don't
So
feel like it's a problem. I think the only problem I would have with anybody being part of the community is when they're being deceptive. If they're
mm,
being honest and they're saying that's what they like and this is the life they live, hey, it's 2024. Do that.
yeah,
You
by
ain't
all
nobody
means,
chasing you down the street trying to smack you with a bat because that's what you like.
that's a
We
fact.
love it.
More
We love
more
it.
crush for us, more crush for the heteros. You know what I
You
mean?
know,
So let that taco be out here.
I used to do hair. I got some gay besties and they was cold on the hairstyles. I didn't go to the girls to get my hair done. I was a dude named Petey used to work in my beauty shop. I let Petey do my hair. He about to lay this shit out.
Mm,
So, you know, women and men, we're not the same. That's why we got different names. And a woman, we just can't match a man. You know, like let's say a lot of women get cheated on. Their revenge is to go just basically jack off some coochie. You know,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like coochie is coins, it's Bitcoin, it's a little bit of money. So you're gonna go bless somebody for absolutely nothing that didn't deserve it to get this man back. How'd you
Right.
get him back? How
Mm.
did you? That ain't getting him back.
And in most cases, it's a downgrade. The get back is really the only person. A lot of times in a get back, the only person that wins is the motherfucker who ain't got no ties in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because that nigga been kind of waiting in the wings for something to happen. I know this bitch ain't gonna leave this nigga, but I'm gonna fuck. So he's got a tally on your list of fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, unless two women have a situation, will a woman come out and be like, "Oh yeah, and I fuck that nigga," but the nigga sure will do some shady shit where he'll be commenting shit on the chick post, trying to make it seem like something's up, like throwing little shots and little darts. You know, a lot of times that I fucked his bitch pride a guy has that lets that guy know he has one up on the chick's dude. You see what I'm saying? And
I ain't gonna go sleep with your friend, but I might take your starter out your car. That'll get you better back right.
that
That's a get back.
man, that type of spiteful fuck where a motherfucker will go and seduce a member of your family or somebody you've known all your life, like
That
that
ain't
type of
nothing
shit.
but a wake up call though for the person that's getting that type of cheated on. Cause what kind of friend did you have that messed with your old? Like I got some heat for somebody. I used to date one of their friends, and it was a ancient history, 10 plus
Mm.
years ago, but they still homies. I like the homie. I want to smash the homie. The man got morals. He's standing on business. I'm like, that fell off my coochie count. Like, credit it stay on 7 years. Some ding ding I got 10 years ago. I don't feel like I don't even count no more. But surprise, surprise, partner, some of you guys actually have morals out here. My
Yeah.
God, who would have thought?
I had a
Respect,
I had a
respect,
chick that my buddy was knocking off. Um, Wound up seeing her out. She was with some homegirls,
mm,
and she was extremely flirty. You know what I mean?
giving you some coochie energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was giving me coochie energy, and so I was like, mm, like I'm cool. And that's one thing I tell guys: the first time you can turn down some pussy, you got control of your life.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you can tell a chick, no, I'm good, nigga, you are golden because you know from that point on, you can control what you do and don't do. Because a lot of niggas is out here led around by A. Johnson, and it's sad.
It's like that for women too. There's women out here that absolutely have to have a man at all times. They got
Yeah,
to have some type of man. And
yeah,
me,
yeah.
too,
I did.
surprise, surprise, I can make myself come quicker than any man. 3 minutes and under. Like it's a record. It's like a track meet. Don't take long. So it's like, after you get that rub off, you get that out for you, you be like, this nigga ain't even cute. He bald head and his teeth is crooked. Like he
Damn, I
get
see
to
it for
looking
who
different.
the shallow Hal kicks in,
Mm-hmm.
nigga.
He ain't fine as I thought. You know what? I'm cool. I don't need none. I'm all right.
And see that a lot of times when you have a situation where it could be a slippery slope, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people need that attention and that affection. I'm cool with me. I'm cool with me being by me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm always social media is always funny because people be really making a fool out of themselves by constantly posting people that they dating and then the shit's over quick and people saw from the pictures you was posting and the bitch eyes she was not feeling you, my nigga. She didn't really want to take them pics, but that was just to make your
Mm-hmm.
ass happy. And I always tell people, don't post no pics of your relationship until you about to walk down the aisle, nigga.
Man, let me tell you, I have had a social media relationship before. My marriage was. So, the wedding pics, all of that. And we had like maybe 800 and something likes on our wedding pics.
Mm.
We didn't last a year. So can you imagine? Can you imagine facing your social media followers? Like when we broke it off, it was
The
like
shit's over.
I didn't say anything. It wasn't me that said anything. I just moved on and just kept on living my life. I didn't change my
Yeah.
my page status or nothing. It was like, okay, so we're going through a divorce, but am I gonna change my page to single? I hate people that
Right.
do that. You
Right.
know,
Right.
that ain't nothing but like instead of putting a Batman signal in the sky, you put a dingaling in the sky. I'm single now.
Yeah, yeah, and then everything starts flooding back, and that's the ultimate man embarrassment because you flossing your pictures and you showing your relationship off, and you can easily tell how people's relationship breaks up on social media just by how they move. some early parts of the relationship that you're getting a new picture, they on a new adventure every week. And after 6 months, you barely seeing the nigga, you barely seeing the broad. It's
It's
like,
Christmas
damn,
time, you in your pajamas with your kids and ain't no man around. Like, what happened?
yeah, like, oh, so what happened to dude? So then people start trying to get in your business. So I always tell people, you don't, and see, that's when we used to talk about that, because I think we had a topic about that before, where when can you bring out your significant other? You know what I mean? And that's why I always say, if you see
Never.
me, come on. If you see me out with somebody, you're gonna see me out with somebody. But the moment you post who you with, all they pass comes up.
Woo.
People
And
start
we
hitting
in
up.
our 40s and 50s. So
Yeah,
if you're
people
looking
start
for
hitting,
a girl
man.
with
Man,
three
I used to
bodies,
fuck the shit out of her, nigga. I used to nut in her mouth, nigga. And then I used to, man, the shit niggas tell other niggas when they find
and they
out the
ain't doing
shit,
nothing but being a hater, your time
that's
is
it.
over.
That's it.
So,
But then that word gets around, right? That word gets around, and then
and the man feels some type of way. That could be a perfectly good, faithful woman to him, but that man is gonna feel some type of way.
exactly.
Dudes I'm dating, I don't follow them on social media. That way, for me, I don't know who's parting your pictures. I don't know who you go back and forth with. I mind my damn business. I don't comment on the page.
That's a fact.
Damn, because somebody
That's a
gonna be like,
fact.
well, why she comment every time we post? Because she fucking with them. I don't comment or nothing. Y'all gonna have to come find me.
Yeah,
You have to
man. Because
see me somewhere with this man.
a motherfucker, my ex-wife asked me. She said, when we was married, she was like, why aren't we friends on social media? I said, because we real life married.
We live in the house together.
Like, we like separate the two. Because of what we do, we have to
Mm.
engage in social media. We don't take a lot of this shit serious. If you see an attractive guy, shirt off or whatever, you could love it. You can put a little slick comment under it. We comedians, that's what we do. Our job is to engage and be funny, and that's what it is. But also understanding, because of what we do, it's hard for us to date because people take everything that we say literally.
I was
And
talking to Scooby outside the club.
mhm,
What does me and Scooby do each other? Nothing. We ain't never shook hands. We'll hug, old side hug, old cousinly hug.
yeah.
Well, that ain't my man. Okay, so I stood out there and talked to him for a while. Me and Scooby, we always passing, working. We don't never really get a chance to actually stand around and talk about some shit.
Hmm.
We're talking about some serious stuff that he was going through, and I'm like, so we ain't been on a date. You mad? Because I'm in front of a comedy club talking to a comedian? Get
Damn.
your weird ass out of here. What?
Yeah. You stalking from a distance, and that's goofy as fuck. You gonna
Already.
check
So
me
if
on the
I put
stalk.
this Thundercat on him, how he gonna be having me on a hostage, a SWAT situation?
Get the SWAT team out. We need to get the SWAT team out here.
Y'all was clapping too hard in the audience. I'm about to blow this motherfucker up. Like that made my coochie dry. I was like, mm. Mm-mm. I'm not
Yeah.
looking for no man to love hard this summer. Like I'm cool.
See, and that's one thing about me. I put up a post the other day, and I don't believe that certain things in life are supposed to be hard. Like, you really supposed to fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think relationships is one. You shouldn't have to fight for a fucking relationship. You shouldn't
They
have to fight.
natural.
You shouldn't have to fight for a motherfucker to love you. Like, love me easy. I want this to be the easiest shit you got going on in your life. You know. And
Mm.
but when people be trying to make a motherfucker, I want him to prove he love me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas got other shit to do. Just like you be saying, motherfucker had 18 hours in a day, and you want a motherfucker to sit up there and, hey baby, I went and detailed your car, and I put gas in your car all in one day. Same kind of shit you be saying. Where you be
Hmm.
like, you want me to suck dick and do all in one day. It, it
Yeah, it's too much. Too much.
it can become a lot. Dudes ain't got a problem being a man, but god damn, I saw a
It's too
chick on
much.
Tasha K. She said she had 4 kids by one dude, and she said she was well off. but she didn't want a dude that didn't make under $250,000. Ma'am, you got 4 kids.
That belong to somebody else.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take care of them kids with your well-off ass.
And I'll tell you, like a blended family, merging a pre-existing family. I
Huh.
went through that when I was married. And okay, so whether it be the man or the woman, you riding with your mama. You're not gonna let nobody play with your mama.
End of the day.
And the other kids, they gonna be riding with their daddy. Don't be loud talking they daddy, talking about he ain't shit. So when you got kids that's over a certain age, so when y'all's arguments over and y'all in the bed, y'all done made love, it's cool. He brought you flowers the next day, the argument's over. Them kids still mad, stomping through the house, oh, fuck this nigga type attitude. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the blended family thing, ooh, that's tough. I'm not saying it can't work, but I think if it does work, you need to do that with the kids that's little.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah.
do it with some school agers, do it with some toddlers. But if your kids is over a certain age, that's just crazy.
Yeah, you fighting them niggas. You gonna be in there fighting all day.
Don't let it be no teenagers. And then
Oh my,
everybody ain't raising their kids right neither.
oh my God, partner. That's
I
that, and I say that too. If a woman's got teenage kids, you want to get married, you better wait till them kids out the house.
always deal with other people's kids. If we're in a relationship, your kids is my kids. When we go
Mm,
school shopping, I'm not in school shopping for my kids. Well, your kid, they got a mama too, but if you helping me in the household and support mine, I'm helping you and support yours. So we need to get some school clothes for this other baby. 4 uniforms for this one, 4 uniforms for yours. That's how it's supposed to be.
facts.
But everybody's not. Some of these kids disrespectful, bad as fuck.
As
I dated,
fuck.
man,
As fuck.
I dated a dude. I went and got his son. His son was over our house, and I know my kids was like still in elementary, junior high. My daughter came to me and she was like, "Mama, such and such is on the patio smoking a cigarette." Hell, partner, he had to be 8, 9, 10 years old up in there smoking a cigarette. I went and looked. He was smoking a cigarette, and I went and told his dad. His dad was like, I was gonna get mad because I'm like, this nigga stole a cigarette from me. He had his own damn pack. I said,
Hell no.
he can't come over here no more. Can't come over here no more. I dated a dude, he had a daughter. My sons is teenagers, they in high school. He had a daughter. What's the nice way to say this? Have you ever met somebody and they daughter, you like, your daughter gonna be a hoe. I'm telling you how
Yeah,
I feel. And I got two
yeah,
sons. You're not gonna get pregnant over here. It's
yes.
two dinglings over here already. I can't watch y'all. I got an upstairs and downstairs. We live in a big ass house. Y'all ain't fucking over here. I'm not setting my sons
Loose.
up to get no coochie. I'm not.
Woman, thou art loose. That is a fact.
You could just
I have dated some women where I had to stop going to her house because the daughter was like extra flirtatious. And I had to stop fucking with the chick. I swear in my life, there's maybe 2 or 3 different chicks that I've dated where the little girl wanted to be in the room. She
you
wanted to
got a
sit
whole ass
close.
daughter.
And I'm like, I'm not cool with that shit. Like, I'll leave you the fuck alone, man. This little girl fast. That's the old school world. She's old school word. She fast.
Trying to watch movies with the cover. Get that goddamn cover off y'all
Yeah,
face.
what you
You ain't
doing?
gonna get
Yes.
fingered in here.
This is
Not
me and
today.
you hanging out. I don't know this little girl yet. The fuck she trying
Ain't
to
no shutting no door. And I could just tell, fast forward, I was right. She has several kids. Yeah. My son still don't got no kids because I cock
she couldn't
blocker
wait to open that
supreme.
thing up. She couldn't wait to open up that flower.
I think it was open back then, and she was over there like, oh, she got some sons. They in this big ass house. They handsome. Now you ain't gonna get pregnant by them and be thinking you gonna get some of my money. No, ma'am. So when you want to kick it with her, take her over your mama house. We gonna
Yeah.
go out. We can go out to eat. We can go somewhere, but her spending the night over here and me shutting my eyes when it's dick and pussy in the house, and I know your daughter's fast. She's not
Mm-hmm.
looking at my sons like
Mm-hmm.
bros.
Yep.
Nah, can't spend the night. Sorry.
My-
So yeah, the blended family thing is crazy. But speaking of rubbing one out, I went to one of my favorite websites, partner. I don't know if you know about this. Starting in July, Do you know you're gonna have to scan your ID to get on porn websites like Pornhub? You got to upload your ID to prove you over 18. I don't think I want y'all to have my ID and my picture and then be keeping track of what type of videos I be looking at.
Yeah, that's
I,
they
I
about
think
to
I'm
fuck
gonna be relying to my imagination because I'll be damn if I put my ID into a system for y'all to review.
the,
No,
the
no, not doing
VHS about to come back out. They about to
partner.
get
What
that
you done
Vanessa
said?
Del Rio back on that VHS.
Might have to give me a OnlyFans or something because I'm like, I'm not sharing my ID with Pornhub. I'm sharing I
She went all Vanessa Del Rio on me.
and Pornhub said it's all sites. So
Mm.
imagine how long does it take for them to review your ID? You trying to have a little session with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of kink you want to look at, and you go on the site. Oh, well, we still reviewing your ID because they imagine how many people are probably really going to upload their shit.
But they should just be looking for the goddamn the perverts and the weirdo shit. Them other sites, if a man want to fuck a woman cow style, he should be able to fuck her cow style. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess they trying to prevent kids from looking at porn now. I'm thinking, now who's going to come up with a workaround? Somebody gonna come up with something with no ID that you can
Yeah,
go look
yeah.
at your kink.
And that's the thing. You got so much cyber shit going on right now. You really don't want your information out there.
Because I heard it was a lot of porn on Twitter. That's what I heard. You shaking your head. I never went and looked, but I can tell you, I don't want nobody to have my Pornhub search history connected to my face and my ID. I just don't.
Yeah,
No,
no,
thank you.
I'm goody.
I don't want nobody to know I'll be looking up old me in uniforms with toolboxes. Like that'll tell your little search bar, that gonna tell what all you into.
Hey, sir, your air conditioner isn't working.
And you know, like I'm a grown woman, and so I looked up the mature section. I was like, I'm mature. I want to see some mature porn. Partner, no, I'm not mature. These motherfuckers 80, 90 years old, hair gray. And
Fucking.
then, yeah, yeah, having threesomes doing all. I'm like, what is Nana doing? Oh my God. So some stuff
Geriatric
I look up
fucking.
and I don't be knowing like what it's gonna be until I get there. Like I have an idea what I think it is. And then I get there and I'm like, so is this grandma beating her husband ass? Both of y'all are 70 years old. What?
Meg the Stallion ain't got nothing on these knees.
And they
What
all the women is always they got that wolf pussy every time. So at what age do you stop shaving your cat? Because my shit's still a Jada Pinkett, Amber Rose round this motherfucker. These bitches be having bush.
Hey, I
So
can't lie. It's been a couple times I had to get the towel and the razor out, partner. Let me show.
for
Let me show.
yourself or a chick.
I felt like Ti. Let me show you how to do this, son. Like
Yeah, if you got a corn roll this shit on the sides to eat it, that's too much.
a bushy blonde hairdo, partner. You know what I'm saying?
It
Surfing
should be
USA.
at the worst, it should be a low fade. And I feel the
Please
same
and
way
thank
about
you.
hair up under a woman's arm. So you got a hairy armpit as a bitch, what do you do?
And me being me, if I mess with you, it's a good chance. We gonna have a mouth to mouth interaction. But my thing is,
I'm clearing the way.
I get this brush and shrubbery out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unnecessary.
And then it depends, like everybody hair type ain't the same. I got some wavy hair, so if I do get some on mine, I can go on and lay that down. That's gonna be a low fade. But if you got kinky twist,
360.
nobody wants to see your kinky twist pussy. Like the fuck, cut that shit off of there.
You 360 Jeezy in here. Fuck it.
You got push replays on your shit. Like, ooh. So you got to be careful. Shoot, hey, one time, speaking of porn, me and my friend, so I think like the stores, you have to be 18 and up to go in there. So we was still 18, but we was still in high school. We done cut high school because we had a friend that was 19 that was getting married. Ain't none of us grown.
Oh
We
shit.
doing grown woman shit. So everybody was doing stuff for her bachelorette party. Somebody was in charge of getting the cake. Somebody had to sneak some liquor in. You get the weed. Me and my friend's job was porn. We're gonna bring some porn to the bachelorette party. Partner, we went to the porn store and we went and started looking. And back then it was VHS tapes. This was in the
Hmm.
99s and the
Yeah.
2000s. This was about 93, 94. I found a video and I'm like, look at these dudes on here. They fine. They was vice lords, thugged up. They had on their red, had their muscles all shined up and greasy, all tatted up. I'm like, yeah, let's get this one. Not paying attention to it's nothing but men. There's no women on this video
Oh shit.
on Fox. But it was some fine ass dudes. We 18 shit, we don't know. Partner, we got that video all the way to the bachelorette party. Oh, we got the porn, pop the porn in. Imagine 20 something, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. We were horrified and but fascinated at the same time. We screaming, but we can't turn the shit off. We like, oh hell no, look at this. Oh,
Ah. Ah.
oh, partner. They was tearing each other up. You hear me? It came in. This nigga, he's sitting on the couch with his legs behind his ears. What? Wasn't a woman on the video. They was all.
The woman on the video.
And we just sitting there in the room, horrified. They like, bitch, what did you bring? We like, we didn't know. Look at the case. We brought the case in. They seen the case too. They like, oh, thug like Tupac. They got the little the bandanas around they shit. Whole butt pirates. I said, I would be damned.
Oh my God.
But you hear me plowing, tearing each other up.
Partner.
Woo. We got through probably about 5, 10 minutes, but we were horrified, disgusted, and fascinated. I said, men, that's how I know men and women are not cut the same.
No.
Like anal sex, you gotta
No.
be a strong ass man to take some dick in the ass. A woman ain't cut for that.
Yeah, that man dipping in your joint like that, sir.
Who,
Sir.
who, and they
Sir.
wasn't little. They wasn't little. I'm like, all of that is gonna go in there. How?
It's a gay couple at my job.
All of this,
These
partner, the whole arm. The dude just took it like it wasn't nothing. I'm like, I get constipated. I got to lay down and put a rag on my butt. Like, what? I can't take it. Some anal? What? Oh my God.
This nigga's putting the arm up your prostate, and you sitting up there
Wasn't making
fine
a
with it.
noise, taking it. I say,
It's a,
oh, this strong,
I'm
strong
cool.
motherfuckers on
I'm
here. Because
cool. It's a couple sweethearts at my job. The girlfriend, he walking like his knees decapitated. I said, "Oh my God, he's beating sweetheart up." You know what I mean? Like this is
Now he
horrible.
came to work limping.
Yeah, partner. You know what I'm saying? And then this dude went to the bathroom. The girlfriend went to the bathroom the other day. And I was in this back bathroom washing my hands while I went to break. So he comes in there and he's a Latino dude. So they always spitting all over the fucking place. So he spits in the sink. I said, oh God damn, nigga, like put your hand under there so the water run that shit down. You just spitting in there.
Yeah, that's trifling.
He went to the bathroom, partner, and he went into the stall and closed it. I swear it's like he took a plug out his ass. He was like, I said, oh,
Highway to
that motherfucker's it's a done butt. You got a done butt. It's over. That thing is never gonna be the same.
Man, I just feel like you got to be strong. You got
Ah,
to be strong to take that. I ain't cut for that, but I learned at 18 to mind my motherfucking business and stay in my lane. We was all doing something our parents would have approved of, sneaking around. We done snuck and went to the porn store during the daytime hours. Yeah,
What? Is that the
yeah.
one that is that the one like they had the little video in that joint?
The peep show, hell yeah, we want to know what the peep show was. It ain't nothing but a booth with a channel where you turn and look at different kind of porn. Me and my friend, we like, well, shit, we gonna use this 1/4 and go in the thing together. Security come and get us and put us out the thing because we in the thing together. We like, well, why we can't be in there? Well, because people be in here having sex. We this dumb. I said, we need to take our ass back to school. We ain't got no business.
We don't belong here.
Hell no, hell no. Well, I got a one gotta go for you, partner.
Uh-oh, let's roll.
Old school edition. Oh, old school. Okay. This is taking you way back. Some people watching this might be too young for this. Are we bringing back Kmart, Blockbuster, Payless Shoes, or Toys R Us?
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Because Payless, they was kind of trying to step their game up before they went out. And
Yeah.
Payless was cool for some work shoes.
They
You could
they
wear some
prices went up though. They prices got stupid. Like they had name brand shit in there. I was like, I remember one time I went there to go get some little dress shoes, and I stopped in there and fucking dress shoes was like $80. I said, not at no
at
fucking
Payless.
Payless. Yeah, it was the one right there on
86.
Keystone and Millersville.
Yeah.
I remember that shit vividly, and they had the little plastic ass sole, looked like he was in a marching band or some shit. I said, nah, man, I'm
I remember penny loafers.
yeah.
How corny was we to actually put a shiny new penny in our penny loafers?
It better not be a
Orange.
dull penny. You better have a shiny penny in your shit.
Yep, got to find you a new boy.
That's like
Um, Now I don't know. I think I've been down south and seen the Kmart somewhere.
yeah. Southern regions, man. A lot of that shit is still popping. It's the northern motherfuckers. We done got uppity, so you
Cause
know,
yeah, you can still get you some Golden Corral. I done seen me a Shawnee somewhere. I done seen
yeah,
me a Ponderosa somewhere.
yep. And because you know what, partner, and this is the God's honest truth. When you go to southern states and places where those type of establishments are necessary, people
Based
take
on
better
the
care.
income of
People take
people.
better care. People take better care of that shit. Here, people are neglectful because they arrogant, they uppity. You know what I'm saying? So they don't appreciate that shit. But when you go to them places know that them little stores and shit are the bread and butter. So when you go to little restaurants, they be all nice and
They take
speaking to you
pride in their
well. They
shit.
take pride in their shit. And so when they do that, that establishment's gonna stick around a while. Shit over here, man, what we complain about everything. Everything's an issue. We don't tip. We don't want to pay. We run
We
out on
mad, we
bills.
there working there. Yep.
Yeah. Nah, so
Man,
they
ain't
need to
nothing
fucking
better
get
than
up.
one of them Southern Waffle Houses off in the side on the highway down south,
Mhm.
boy. That be some fire ass
And
breakfast.
they
It
had
don't
a
look
they had a
like
banging ass Red Lobster in Springdale. That motherfucker was it looked like it was brand new. You
but they
know,
closing some down.
they closed the ones here down. Shit, we what?
And people was talking about Red Lobster. I fucks with Red Lobster. What?
Niggas
Should
ain't
we was
going.
my
Niggas go on occasion. I think that little shrimp meal that endless shrimp. I think that's what fucked them. And
oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
and I'm gonna
And
tell
you
you
get a,
how.
a real a real fat ass in there, they gonna
Oh
end the
my god,
shrimp your ass
swole.
to death.
And I'm gonna tell you how they fucked themselves. One time, me and a chick, we went in there, and we both wanted to get the endless shrimp, but the chick was like, "Well, I'll just get you one endless shrimp, and y'all can just order." You see what I'm
The
saying? So,
kinds of
so
flavors you want.
yeah, so you jipping the company out of an additional sale,
Yeah.
but you giving food for two people.
and you can do all the different flavors, all the different kinds. So
Yeah,
y'all using up all y'all products and ingredients, and that's just not good business. But I love me some
yeah.
Red Lobster.
But see, that goes back to the art of tipping too, partner. Because
Mm,
if people knew how to tip, your servers wouldn't have to do that.
hmm.
You know, like I say, I don't go if I can't tip, I don't want to go out. I'd
That's a
rather
fact.
I'd rather
Carry
order
your
out
ass
and
to
go
the
pick my
store.
shit up or
Yeah.
DoorDash it or something like that. But if I can't tip the server, and I'm talking a decent amount, 10, $15 is normally what I
Hmm.
like to tip. If I go
Hmm.
to a sit down restaurant and we order some decent shit. And I think that that's fair because
Usually that's gonna be to at least 20% of your bill anyway.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you look at it at your job, you make $15 an hour or more. I'm not saying you, just saying in general. And as
Hmm.
a server, you make a shitty amount of money. So if you,
Dollar or two.
yeah, so if you made $15 an hour, if you made $15 in tips and you had 10 tables, you done made what the average motherfucker done made in a day.
Hmm.
You know, that little $2 and something, that ain't shit. That's
That's a
taxes right
fact.
there. That's taxes. So,
Hey,
you
that's the
know,
difference between going on a second date and not with me. Because if I go out with a guy and he don't tip good, I probably ain't going out with you no.
yeah, buddy.
Oh, it's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, because I've gone out and I've had a chick say, "Oh, I'll pay," and she'll pay for dinner, and I'll say
Hmm.
I'll tip. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna pay, since I didn't spend nothing for this meal, you didn't spend $80, $90. I'm gonna tip this motherfucker $20, $25, just
And if
because,
I go with a
especially if it was
man
good
and he
service.
got the food, if you could pay for the food, I damn sure got the tip for you, baby.
Mhm.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
And if it's established and I ain't got no money on me, pull up. Let's go to this ATM real quick, because I know I'm gonna tip. You
Yeah.
know, and with us being people who's in the service industry, we both bartend. We
Yeah.
understand the art of tipping, especially if you sat up there and did your thing and the motherfucker give you a 50-cent tip. You know, it's like, God damn.
And
You know,
I
so
urge Black people to teach their kids the art of tipping.
mm-hmm.
You know, that was one thing on New Year's Eve. Me and my kids, we would always go out for an upscale meal on New Year's Eve. I could do whatever at night, but that was the day that we would gather. We would talk about what your goals are for next year. You told me last year what you wanted to do. How many of those goals did you meet? Why didn't you meet them? So we had discussions, but they also learned how to read a menu, how to order, and then
Mm-hmm.
how to tip. That was a discussion. Well, Mama, what's that extra money for? Oh, well, that's for them helping us. They was really nice. You ordered 3 root beers. That lady had to keep on running back and forth. You
Mm-hmm.
wanted extra tartar sauce. She had to go back. She was on top of all of that. So it's like an extra gift to show your appreciation. I told them, when you go somewhere, tip. If it's a tippable establishment, if it's a tippable service, tip.
Yep.
Build that into your budget. If you know your meal is you're gonna go in here, you're gonna spend $25, you need to have at least 40 or don't go.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. you know. So yeah, we gotta train our kids. You gotta teach your kids like people like, oh, my kids act so bad when we go. That's because you don't take them nowhere.
Right.
Take them out, train their ass, teach them how to act. So when they get grown and they out with other people, they know how to act. Dudes, they be reading. You know how many grown ass men can't pronounce charcuterie board?
Right. Right.
What's that one thing that got the meat and the cheese and the fruit? Get one of them. What is it? What you talking about? The
Charcuterie.
charcuterie board. Teach
The
your kids how to
charcuterie.
fucking talk. We got to train our children up right, partner.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I believe in that 100%. Because
We
who the
got
fuck?
some traveling coming up.
You
And
think?
that's another thing. Like everybody says on comedy, I'm ready to start doing shows out of town. I'm ready to start doing shows out of town. Are you?
And you handle
Is
shows in town first.
well, and there is an art to traveling out of town to do shows. You need to have your shit together. Number one, have something to put your shit in besides an Audi bag. We need you to have some real luggage. Duffel bag will work.
You can't
Don't
you,
bring your shit in grocery bags.
you can't take a grocery bag to the airport.
Guess what? Someone may book a room for you as part of your gig. That's great. What's the first thing they're gonna ask you when you get there to sign in? Don't you gotta put some money on hold
You
your
got
room?
you got to put a
Or
security deposit down. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, so you need to have you. So hey, now I forget where we was in Springdale. When in Springdale and we ran up on a $20 deposit for the room for incidentals.
Oh yeah, Springfield. Yep.
Most of them was 50.
Or 100.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
places 100 out here.
Yeah, that they're gonna hold on your card.
Yeah.
And when I say hold on your card, you're gonna be home a few days before you see that money back.
And it was a Courtyard by Marriott or something like that. The one we stayed in. It was a nice hotel.
Yeah, it was. Because they had a no, was that where that was when in Cleveland. Where did we stay? I could see the name of the hotel because remember they had a dinner, a free dinner.
In
What
Cleveland. Uh
I could see the name of the place.
oh fuck. I forgot the name of that place. It was, I mean, it was nice. That dinner was bullshit though.
I didn't want none. And then when
Man,
I went down there and seen all them heathens, so
yeah, it was
like that
12
comes
million
with your
kids
room.
down there.
If you got one room, but you got 10 kids, and then you bring all your kids down there and they was wild and running all over, like this is dinner.
So
Y'all got
this is
only
what y'all planned on feeding these kids. This nachos and salad and soup.
they had pasta too.
Oh, that wasn't no part.
It wasn't no what?
It wasn't no part.
There wasn't no pasta when y'all went down there.
It was some bullshit. It was some bullshit.
Well, I didn't say it was no eatable pasta. I just said it
It
was some
was,
pasta.
it was some daycare shit. It was some shit that it's some shit that look like they feed kids at daycare at lunchtime. Go ahead and put some ketchup and some weenies on that shit and mix
I
it
ain't
up
gonna say
around.
too much, but I know we did an event recently, and the macaroni. I ain't never seen like Alfredo macaroni. That macaroni was light skinned as hell.
It was Caucasian.
I said, I think macaroni supposed to be like yellow and orange. I don't think it's supposed to be white.
It was white. And then too, like,
It
man,
wasn't no specks. Like if pepper, it should be some type of dots and
it
some
should.
type some. Y'all ain't put no smoked paprika. Y'all ain't put nothing on this shit.
I'm gonna need your macaroni to be shown some love, and that macaroni was not shown some love. And they
I
still,
don't feel
yeah,
like no egg was in it. You gotta beat you an egg to go in your macaroni.
yeah. You gotta build your roux up sometimes when you build that mac and cheese and that. Yeah,
Listen, folks don't know about the roux partner. They
it
don't
was
know.
it was mac and cheese soup. That's what it
Because
was.
everybody don't make their macaroni the same, but that's kind of how I was raised. You put some butter, you put some flour, you kind of brown that up and whip that up. And
Mm,
then you might put whatever you use. Some people use condensed milk, some people use heavy whipping cream, whatever. And then, you put your seasonings, put your cheese, you get your cheese sauce. Hey, I done been over, dating some dude's house, and they mama pulled out the Velveeta. They thought I was stuck up. I don't eat Velveeta macaroni and cheese. It's too salty. I don't eat that. It wasn't no egg whipped or nothing. It was just like cook the macaroni, you shred up the Velveeta, put some butter, put it in the oven. I said, that's gonna have you blocked up. That's gonna have you sick. You're gonna have to take some medicine. You're not gonna be able to boo-boo next week. Watch what I tell you.
let's see. My aunt used to do a for my uncle. My uncle had four sons, and it'd be me and my brother. So it's six of us over at my uncle's house. And on the weekends, my aunt would make this big old thing of spaghetti. It was always fire. This big ass thing of spaghetti. And she would put the little cheese cubes on the shit and it would melt through. It was, it was good as fuck, but I think it was
Mhm.
Velveeta she was using. But
I mean, okay, but she melted it within something like just
yeah,
all Velveeta plus the pasta. Like you got the tomato sauce and the meat to break that up.
yeah. Cause she just used like just a couple little cubes or whatever and it melted through and it was just good. But yeah, I see what you're talking about because
You
that's
look how that block look when you take it out.
yeah.
It's all slimy looking. I'm like, ooh.
And it wasn't until I got to be an adult where I started seeing people use the shredded shit, and I was like, okay, that's the cheese you're supposed to be using when you make your mac. Like, so
Now I'm gonna take you way back. We used to go to 7-Eleven and we got our Kobe Jack fresh. They used to have the little wrap, the little like this part of the triangle, the half a triangle,
yeah.
no, the half a little half moon. Shred that down. That was the best shit in the world. And that Reaganomics cheese wasn't no
Mm,
game neither. When they used to have you gotta be old school to know that when they gave out the powdered milk and the
yeah.
butter. Shit, that
You,
that
you
milk and that
you
butter
say
and that cheese.
the Reaganomics cheese?
Hell yeah, that cheese melted down right. I'm like, what kind of cheese is this? It didn't have no name. It wasn't Colby. It wasn't cheddar. It was welfare cheese. That's what we used to call it.
I'm I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I lived in New Orleans, the school we used to go to, it was a Seventh-day Adventist private school,
Okay.
but it was poor. You know what I'm saying? My mother paid tuition and shit, but it was a poor school.
They usually are. Even when everyone I've ever went to, it wasn't no rich ass school.
But like when we moved here and we went to private school for 1 year, like that motherfucker was rich. Like they had a band and all kind of shit.
Hmm.
And this school, when we moved here, is over by Glendale,
That's
Indianapolis,
where I went to. Did
Indianapolis
y'all go
Junior
to?
Academy,
It was called what?
Indianapolis Junior Academy.
I think I've heard of that. I went to Christ the King next
Ah,
to
okay,
Chicago. And
yeah.
I mean, the building, it was kind of old. Like sometimes the heat might be out, like you could tell they was struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And in New Orleans, the little government assistance shit we used to get, they had a storage room where the food and shit. And I swear to God, you walk into the room, you see some of the labels on this shit. It was like watching a movie and they got generic names for shit like that.
Have you ever seen pork in a can?
Yes.
And it just said pork and had a pig. What kind of pork? Like we're not eating that now. We ain't that damn cold to eat no pork out no can now. Shit.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Pulled pork? Is it a ham hock? Like what kind of pork? Is it ham in this motherfucker? We don't even know.
You don't know what kind of pork it
I
is.
know I'm not eating no pork out of a can. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. Any kind
Yeah.
damn near any kind of meat out of a can is against the law. I really can't even stand
Hey,
the
party.
smell of Vienna sausages.
You ever had to make your own milk for some cereal? That
Mm,
powder boy, you had to go on and mix that with some water.
mm-mm, not the powder.
Oh, well, we didn't have some powdered milk on our cereal before. That shit was horrible, nigga.
I did have my father. I did have to put some water on some cornflakes with the sugar.
Oh, well, shit. Well, the same thing as making some milk. It had a milk color,
Yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
it was just
Once
like
the
some white
cornflakes mixed
water,
in,
basically.
yeah, yeah. You know, you put some water on that damn shit, and you sit your ass there and eat it with the sugar sugar water cornflakes.
But I tell you, my father, he was a cook. I tell you what powdered milk is good for. When you put it in food, like when you cooking, like macaroni and
Mm,
cheese, if you do some stove top, it gets it smooth. It be
mm.
cool, powdered milk. But yeah, when you pour and gotta mix that shit to put it on some cereal, some Captain Crunch or something, that's not no.
That's nah. That's not conducive. But you always got. But it's always good to eat it with some kind of flavored cereal because it
You
helps
got
it out.
to.
You better
You
not eat
got
that shit with no Rice Krispies, boy. You be.
Yeah, and it's crazy. My grandmother used to eat raisin bran. I thought that was the nastiest shit in the world. Now I'm older. I'm like, raisin bran be hitting, nigga.
I fuck some raisin bran up, boy. We used to
What?
put sugar on that shit.
Yeah,
Oh
raisin
my
bran was
God, fuck
cool.
some raisin. I fuck with the crunch now, the raisin bran crunch.
Yeah, I just couldn't do the shredded wheat.
Mm,
That shit tastes like a
mm.
wicker chair. And then you got the
I used
nerve
to
to
fuck.
frost it. that shit. Like, why?
I used to fuck the Frosted Mini Wheats up though. I can't even lie, partner.
Dude, that was like a Triscuit, but cereal.
Because I be part-time healthy. So with it being wheat and whatever, I'll be like, man, let me eat some of this, and then knowing that fiber and
Oh, you
shit
really
and
be in
trying
the
to
store
keep
and
your
put some
digestive
shredded
shit
wheat in your
together.
car, partner?
Oh,
Ghetto. You
I
eating
used to
them
eat that.
wicker
I used to
chairs.
sit there and eat that shit raw.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because the little
Well,
frost
it
helps
is
it out.
run.
The little frosting shit on it helps it out a lot.
Yeah, we at the end of the show, but we got a couple of little road trips coming up. We're going to Virginia Beach, Virginia, to do a show.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to back in Ohio. We're going to support our guy Cobb. We're going back to the Stripes
Yep.
Club
Yep.
because that was the latest comedy show I done been to in a
Yeah,
minute.
that was very dope shit. And this should be nice. Shoot, but I'm gonna check on it and see if we gotta buy advance tickets.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask. I'll tell Yvette Weems. I'll message her. We talk. I'll let her know we're gonna come out.
Okay.
See what I can pull, what kind of strings I can pull. But if not, I got my $25.
Yeah, we can do our thing. Chanel, hit us up. Let us know if you riding, but how you ride.
Um, what else do we have coming up? Stardome, Birmingham, Alabama, August 1st.
Oh,
Woo! I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna come straight home or if I'm gonna bop over to Atlanta and work my way home. I really want to. It's a whole lot of comedy out in that area. I could go to the A, hit the food truck, see my sister, give me some shows, and then come on home, be home by Sunday.
dope shit.
So we'll see, because that show's on a Thursday.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, we got plenty coming up. Shout out to everybody that's coming to the Nate Russ Homecoming Comedy Show at Mead Hammer Event Center on Washington Street. Go to
Facts.
homecomingcomedy.com to get your tickets. You have anything else you need to add, partner?
Boom. No, thank y'all for the support, man. Keep supporting us. Thank you, Kiki. Make sure y'all support Like Minds. Oh shit. Partner got you got your joint coming up this weekend too.
I talked about the Nate Russ thing.
No. Your Zoom thing.
Class. Thank you, Porter. Make sure you sign up in the class. You want to know where to find some gigs at. How does AI fit into your comedy career? How can I make a bio? Can I make my own business cards and not pay $300? How do I go live on TikTok? We're going to cover all those topics and more. You can do it from your home. It's only going to take an hour and a half. And I'll post a link on my page and we'll be seeing everybody soon.
Yeah. Shit, I picked up a shift Saturday, partner. So I'm gonna have to miss that. So I'm gonna have to definitely catch you on the back end,
That's
like
cool.
next day type shit. But I'm definitely gonna need that expertise.
Bet we can do a session anytime, partner.
I appreciate you.
All right, well, it's the Lifestyle Night Party Talk Show. If you're looking on YouTube or any platform, make sure to like, subscribe, share our shit. We're just a
Yep.
couple of crazy comedians trying to make some waves out here.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's what we're doing. Make sure y'all support Margarita Mondays, the Lifestyle Night Party, Like Minds. It's a movement. Thank y'all very much. It's another Thursday in the books, partner.
And we out.
Yeah.